Welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV drama series. Today's drama story is about Final Fantasy XIV took my virginity. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Hello, Pathra. I'm a big fan. Love your YouTube channel. I listen to your channel all the time and salivate at the chance of telling my little story. It's a bit of a love story and a bit of a drama story. I hope you like it. Part 1. The Love. I started playing Final Fantasy XIV when the beta for 2.0 came out. I had played Final Fantasy XI and my friend was moving over to Final Fantasy XIV, and I went with her. I really enjoyed the game and gravitated towards being a black mage once again. But I was lonely and was never very good at being social, even online. I have had horrible self-image issues and thought that I had nothing to offer anyone. Well, I played like this until Stormblood came out, and I got sucked into the Balmung RP scene where everyone is a dirty, perverted freak. All right, I wonder how Balmung people would feel about that line, where everyone is a dirty, perverted freak. I had found my people. Okay, I enjoyed RPing and met a dude that I started ERPing with. Those were some good, nasty times. Anyways, I finally bit the bullet and started dating IRL. Let's go. Mind you, I was a 29-year-old female virgin, and ERP was my first sexual experience. Ooh. I was lonely, and I wanted the stuff I was ERPing to be the things I was doing in person. I had no self-worth, but yearned for a good dicking. Oh, shit. Dude, I did not expect that, dude. Did I hear that correctly? The kind of dicking every girl deserves. I was shocked when I got a boyfriend after a few months in the field, but after about 4 months, I didn't want to be with him anymore. The dicking was terrible and small. I stayed with him for 4 years. In those 4 years, I stopped RPing because he didn't like it. I stopped playing Final Fantasy XIV because he didn't like my RP friends. And eventually, I had a massive falling out with all my friends. I didn't leave him because I didn't want to be alone, and I didn't think anybody else would want me. The chat is screaming. Yeah, dude, I can't. This very, very, like, I like their transparency. Okay. I eventually got so bored being his girlfriend that I went back to Final Fantasy XIV. The only reason he allowed this was because he was going to create a character, and we had to be in the same free company and link shells. So we were. But when we joined an FC, people were posting pics of themselves. So I did too. I was trying to work on my self-image. I was in therapy for my body dysmorphia. Oh, like, it's so interesting to have a story like this. I've never had like someone who had like body dysmorphia like talk about these things in a story. I needed to find a way to feel comfortable in my vessel. Guys in the FC started DMing me and saying the most naughty things. Heavens to Betsy! I love that line. Heavens to Betsy! They even sent me penis pics. And I thought to myself, those are some nice wangs. But what but what was I doing? I can't look at that. I am in a dedicated relationship. Those are some nice wangs. That line, dude. So I dumped him. Oh, okay, finally. They weren't feeling their relationship, so they dumped him. And kicked his ass out of my house and sent him back to his mama. Okay. Bye. Oh, I also left that FC because he stayed. Then I joined a Discord called Lovebringers, a dating Discord for people that play Final Fantasy XIV, and started dating again. At 35 years old, I entered my slut era. Okay, they're going through all the phases. Let's go, slut era. Which lasted 2 months. 2 months! That's either, I mean, that could be really short, but it could have been a really long 2 months. Yes, the boofing was good, but I realized I needed more. I needed a connection. So I left the hookup world and tried some serious courting, which sucked. After a few months of that, I was done. Fuck these guys. 3 stood me up. 3! I was forced to eat nachos and drink skinny margaritas all by myself. That's bullshit. Not to mention, the guys that did show only wanted to play Bounce House with me, which I didn't do because the slut era was over. Bounce House! This is hilarious. Oh my god. Yeah, I've never had a story so transparent. It's so funny. I looked at my day planner and saw that I had 1 date left. The guy I met on Lovebringers. Let's call him Drake. Drake lived in the next county over. We chatted over Discord and I flat out told him I was not attracted to him. He reached out to me and sent me pictures, and apparently I'm a bitch. Because that's a little rude to say, but I was just being honest. I wanted to cancel the date so badly, but then I told myself, just go. You're gonna get free food. Oh my god. So I did, and I was late. He had already got seated. When I walked in, he stood up from the booth and waved at me. I thought, God damn it. He just takes selfies from the wrong angle. He fucking cute. Hey, you never know. Go take that chance of a date. They could just take bad selfies. Bad angles. That's pretty cool. Like, he's just being real, you know? He just doesn't really know how to take photos of himself. He just doesn't care that much, you know, about his photos, maybe. Just when I was about to give up on men altogether, this guy had to pop up. The date was awkward, but wonderful, and I ended up kissing him at the end of it, then sleeping with him the next week. The dicking was great. Then getting engaged to him 2 months later. Then getting married 2 months after that. We also did the bonding ceremony, but who gives a shit about that? I got him IRL, and he has made me so happy. That's awesome. We gotta, like, advertise it. Check out the Discord called Lovebringers. Find someone for Final Fantasy XIV that you can go on a date with. That is so cute that that exists. Part 2, the drama. Being together with Drake hasn't always been easy. We started to play Final Fantasy XIV together. He is much better at it than me. He had a ton of characters and he had all the jobs leveled. The mounts and the money. Damn, the mounts and the money. He was straight up pimping, man. RP and time off had made me soft. I was nervous to play in front of him. And while I was alone in the game, he had friends who played. One friend in particular I will mention was his butch gay friend. We shall call him Nab. N-A-B. For nosy ass bitch. Nab was my greatest naysayer. He kept trying to cock block me. It's a good thing I picked up some good skills in the sack because his attempts failed. Ain't nobody can come between that. Nab didn't want us to get engaged. Didn't want us getting married. Then when he was acting fine with it, he tried to dictate and control things about the wedding. So we eloped. Ha! He wasn't even there. I would try to be social and friendly with Nab, but he would always just end up gossiping about me to Drake. Drake has a 100% honesty policy with me, so he would tell me everything. It turned out that Nab had hated all of Drake's exes, including being the major factor in one of the breakups. The stories I was being told about Nab and the way he acted towards me made me think Nab was jealous. He saw Drake as the hunky piece of man meat he is, and cocky Nab was bitter in the butthole for never getting his chance with him. But not only that, Nab isn't even a nice person. Nab is married and shits all over his own husband. And when Drake and Nab get into a fight, instead of keeping it between themselves, he takes the fight to Drake's family. Huh? Well, he brings in Drake's family members? But they have been friends for over 20 years, and Drake is a very loyal individual. Naturally, they play Final Fantasy XIV together, so I didn't want to play. I was afraid I would have to see Nab, or have to run dailies, or a static. Ugh, scheduled time with Nab? I'd rather eat a fart. Drake and Nab were part of an FC together. It was pretty much a female FC, and Drake just never seemed to fit in. Now, Drake has a sharp tongue and loves to joke around with people. Other members of the FC felt uncomfortable with his humor. They complained to Nab, but Nab did not defend my husband. He let them talk shit and played with them. But he put these people he had never even met over his longtime childhood friend. Drake was pushed out of the company. Oh, really? But don't worry, they still played together. Nab's new friends were all there for the gossip and didn't do much content. So Nab would hit up Drake whenever he needed help with something non-beginner that the Snowflake Squadron can't handle. And Drake would always help. He's great at the game. He's a god, in brackets. Sounds like a badass raider. Snowflake Squadron. Recently, I started to miss the game and thought about how great it would be to share it with my husband again. I resubbed as a Christmas present to Drake. He was so happy. We started running content, glamming our characters so we matched. Barf, right? Oh, nah, you love it. You love that you guys get to match. And taking screenshots in random places. We fantasiaed our mains so they look as close to us IRL so we can have little FF versions of ourselves. The next step was obvious. We needed an FC, so we made our own. We wanted a place that felt like a hangout for friends, to relax, chill, and laugh. We wanted to run content, mentor new players, and even freaking RP from time to time. But we wanted it on our own terms, so we ditched Balmung for Dynamis. We invited all our friends to join, but then I thought about Nab. I would need to have a serious conversation about him with Drake. I was very transparent. Nab was not my friend. I didn't like how gossipy he would be. I didn't like how he talked about my own husband. I didn't like that he systematically tried to ruin all of Drake's romantic pursuits. But mainly, I didn't like how he treated Drake. When it came to the game, it was either his gay or his lay. I've never heard that line before, but damn, that rhymed. I was so happy when Drake said that he agreed, and fuck him. He turned his back on me in that FC, not the other way around. That booger licker was not allowed to sit with us. And here we are, present day. We have our own little FC on Dynamis, married IRL and in-game. I have his last name IRL and in-game. I have his love and he is mine. We are very happy. We laugh, we game, we bang. The end. Let's go. Clap, 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 clap. We got some like very notable lines from past stories. Clitoral throb. What was that one? His voice was so good. It was like, it gave me a clitoral throb. Like that one, oh my god. Then we have the one that was like, I always have that AFK chair by my name so bitches could have a seat. So that was a good one too. Now from this story we have, those are some nice wangs. But I also love, I love this line in the story. I thought, god damn it, he just takes selfies from the wrong angle. He fucking cute. Your mood just like instantly changes 180. I'm glad that there's no more body dysmorphia. Well, it sounds like for OP. They feel comfortable in their vessel. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this Final Fantasy XIV drama story. If you have any of your own drama stories that you'd like me to share and read out anonymously, feel free to reach out to my Discord, discord.gg/Pathra.